You already know what it is, baby. This is T Paris, aka the Young Marvin Gaye. This rap shit, most original, most creative, most in tune with the times, and I'm sort of like your inspiration. And this is Perspectiv. Let's not waste no time. Let's get right into it. Without further ado, this week our topic of discussion is called reasonable doubt. Before I even get into the topic of discussion, just want to apologize for last night. I had did the blog, put the blog up. We ain't get no sound, man, so I just want to apologize for that. But, you know, they say he worked in mysterious ways. I think that was a blessing. Just want to share this real quick. As soon as I put the blog up on Facebook, Instagram, immediately, 20 likes on Facebook, 40 likes on Instagram. I got one text message, though, and that one text message said, I can't hear it. I can't hear the sound. Oh man, I was so frustrated, you know, putting all that work and it didn't record the sound. But even more, you know, I was just surprised, you know, that our topic could hit home so fast. So how could so many people like the post and only one person let me know that you couldn't hear it, man? Reasonable doubt. I'm talking about that fake support, man. Don't do it for the likes, man. That's not what we're doing this for, man. I do it for the engagement. And so when you see that video, you know, fly past your timeline, if you don't watch it, don't like it, man. Don't like it. I want you to like it if you watched it and you really liked it, man. I don't want the false support. I don't want that at all, man. And I'm not even upset. Let's be real clear, you know, not upset about that. But I just thought it was dope because what we talking about here today is, you know, being able to see things for what they really are and not what they appear to be. You know, to the naked eye, 40, 50 likes, that's dope. Yo, you winning. But if only one person really took the time to watch it, are we really winning? Are we really winning? Come on, y'all, let's get it together, man. Let's get right into this topic, man, reasonable doubt. Another way that I would break down a reasonable doubt is, let's say, to see things for what they really are and not what they appear to be. Now, I got a couple subtopics we're going to talk about. We're going to break them down, and we're going to dialogue about it the way we do. First, I just want to talk about this big elephant in the room, man. Nowhere in the world we're going to sit down and have these round table discussions and not talk about some of the biggest issues right here in our community. You know what I'm saying? And that elephant that I'm talking about is drug dealing. A lot of drugs being sold in our inner city community. You know what I'm saying? I want to be clear, yo. Not trying to offend nobody. Don't condone it. I'm not condemning it. We just, you know, bringing the topic of discussion to the round table so we could address it. Now, a couple weeks ago, brother of mine called me. Said, yo, I was watching social media right after one of these reality shows, and it seems to me that a young man was arrested, you know, for drug selling. And I was just taken back by how social media has so many comments about how it was sad, you know, what about his kids? They were so emotional, this, that, and the third. And he asked me, you know, what did you think about that? I thought it was a good question. What I thought about what he was saying is this, though. My issue with people who sell drugs and, you know, robbing, stealing, shooting, whatever, is when they can't stand by that lifestyle. If that's who you want to be, by all means, go ahead. Knock yourself out. My issue is when you get jammed up and then you change and become somebody different. You know, a lot of people bred into these lifestyles. Moms, dad, aunts, uncle. They grow up seeing this. They idolize it. They glorify it. This is what they, you know, they assimilate to be. And so when you walk in, you talking, you acting, you carrying this, you know, this type of lifestyle along, I don't understand how when you get caught, people, you know, oh, free my man John, or, you know, free my man till they free him and all that, knowing that he out there doing negative. You know, he's selling drugs, he robbing, stealing and all that. The only way that I could really understand it is if you taking some of that money and bringing it back to the community and doing something positive, like a Robin Hood. You understand what I'm saying? And so many of y'all aren't. You know what I'm saying? you fall into the allure of the fast cars, the jewelry, the women. You're not taking care of your family and the community, you know. And I'm one of the people that always say, you know, we got to, you know, get it how we live out here. It's not too many opportunities. However, if you're going to, you know, walk that thin line, I think you got to be a man about it, man. You got to keep your head high. You know what I'm saying? You get jammed up, do that time, man. You get shot, yo, keep your mouth shut. You know, because a lot of people, they walk the thin line, and then when they get jammed up, they switch it up. And when you switch it up, what you're doing is you misleading people. There's a lot of young men out here that don't even know right from wrong, man. They see the fast cars, the fast women, they think that's what it is. And then when they get jammed up, they don't got nobody to turn to for advice. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm saying to the young men that do get involved in this lifestyle, man, if that's the only option that you feel that you have, man, when you get jammed up, you don't tell. You know what I'm saying? Don't put nobody else in a predicament to bring their family and that community down. You understand what I'm saying? When I say reasonable doubt, it's like we got to question if there's some real validity there. You know, or are you really the person that you're saying you are? You know, see things for what they really are and not what they appear to be. There's a lot of that going on in our community, man. A lot of that going on in our community. These people stand here and big up and support this man, you know, selling all this poison, shooting up a restaurant, whatever. And you got a brother right across the street whose best friend or brother was shot down by the police. He on the front line, and y'all condemning him for his actions. You understand what I'm saying? Just a week ago, Baltimore, you know, a couple months ago, Ferguson. These people out there rallying, rioting, you know, tearing their town up, and people condemning them. These same people, you know what I'm saying, big up their man for selling drugs and all that in their own community. There's something wrong with that, man. Reasonable doubt, man. That people acting like you know what I'm saying, you for the good of everybody. But you really not. That's detrimental. You understand what I'm saying? You think about yourself in those moments. Let's take it a step further. The rap music, you know what I'm saying? Some of your favorite rap artists, man, they telling all these tales about selling drugs and busting guns, and they ain't even built like that. And then when these young kids follow behind them, and they get caught up, it ain't no music telling you how to get out of jail or how to get that great legal representation. You understand what I'm saying? And it's unfair to these kids because some of these kids ain't going to school, man. They running the streets and listening to music, man. They listening to that rap music like it's a lecture. You know, they tell you every lyric to every song, tell you how these rappers getting down and all that. You know what I'm saying? Some of them swear up and down that they favorite rapper living the way that they telling tales in these rap songs, and they not. I'm telling you, they not. You know, you got to learn to see things for what they really are and not what they appear to be. Reasonable doubt, man. Reasonable doubt. You got young men that's in our community doing positive, man. Manifest right before you. You see this young man go through a transformation right before you. And we won't support that. I'm not understanding that, man. I'm not understanding that at all. You know, we all come from this big melting pot. You know what I'm saying? Big pile of shit. A lot of stuff going on in the community. Negative, detrimental, you know what I'm saying? And so when you see one of your own make it, you know what I'm saying, manifest right before you and become something special, something prominent, I'm not understanding why we can't get behind them and show some support, man. We rallying behind the wrong things, man. In our community, we rallying behind the wrong things. Think about it for a second, man. We got to see things for what they really are and not what they appear to be. You know, I give these examples because I want you to really take a fine comb and, you know what I'm saying, comb through this issue. Look at it, you know what I'm saying? How many drug dealers that you really know, you know what I'm saying, come home and tell their kids, yo, this lifestyle that I live ain't really for y'all. You know, I apologize for putting y'all in harm's way every day, you know, day in and day out. Sit down with their kids and ask their kids, you know, if it's something else that I could do. You know, because if you're saying you're doing it for your family and you love them, then you wouldn't put your life on the line for them. Not in that way. You know, you go to jail, you can't do nothing for them kids in jail. You know what I'm saying? You get hit, die. funeral, you can't do nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying reasonable doubt. See things for what they really are, not what they appear to be, you know. People acting like they out here, they loving this lifestyle. If you love it so much, when you get jammed up, you stand tall. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no more, free my man shirts and save my man so-and-so and all. I don't want to see that no more, man. I want to see people being more proactive and letting their man know, yo, listen, brother, that game is over with, man. That crack game is dead. It's over for that, man. Intelligence is the new cool now. You know, get out here and raise these young boys, man. You know, teach these young ladies. I encourage y'all, man, see things for what they really are, not what they appear to be. And for all the people, you know what I'm saying, that click like, I'm going to ask y'all, man, go back and press play. See what we talking about, man. It's T. Paris, man. Peace, perspective. Toast to time. Peace.